So everyone, in this video, I'm basically working on my friend's BMW X3. Now I wanted to do this video just to maybe help anyone else who's got issues with their car. So this car's got quite a few errors coming up. So I'm gonna bring it all up on the screen right now. It's got issues like drivetrain error and all these kind of things. So let's get you guys in here, shall we? So driving stabilization, drive moderately. So hold on. Yeah, the 4x4 system's not working. The X-Drive system basically has been disengaged. So flat tire monitor, that's a separate thing. So vehicle information, vehicle stats, I think it comes up under. So check control, so low fuel. So vehicle stabilization. Now I checked it with the OBD reader. I used this, connected up to my phone, and I've got BMW the Pro Tool by BIMA code. And it basically said that the rear right wheel speed sensor is... So we're gonna look at changing that now. So I thought I'd bring you guys along. This is the part. Now, he was able to get this for like £15, and BMW wanted like £150 for this, and he was able to get it for like 15. So yeah, definitely a lot of money saved there. So I'll leave a link for this if you guys do want it, and if it is a good one. We're gonna find out how good it is and if it does fix all the issues that he's got with the car. So yeah, let's get on it. Now I'm at the back of the car and I'm just trying to see, is it physically impossible to do this without taking the wheel off? I just thought it'd be so cool if you could do this without taking the wheel off, because it's a lifted up car, it's a 4x4. So I might actually give it a try. I think you might be able to. No, I think the wheel does need to come off, because to get proper access to everything, it'll just be so much easier. So let's get the car lifted, shall we? So I've used good old trusty bits, breaker bar and impact gun. One of the bolts for some reason was just not coming off, and it's currently like, what, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I wasn't gonna keep trying it with the impact gun, but got all the wheel nuts loose. Now it's just a matter of lifting the car up and properly taking the wheel off, jacking up. Now at this point, I don't mind using the impact gun, because it's nowhere near as loud anymore. Cool. All of the bolts are off. So they're all off, and they've been off recently because there's fresh copper grease all over them. Ooh! Whoever has worked on this before has actually very recently been over here, because that is very fresh copper grease. So the wheel speed sensor, there's two. This sensor is for the brake pad wear sensor or brake calipers, so we don't need to worry about this line. But the speed sensor just sits right there. You can just about see it there. I'm gonna get some WD-40 on there right now. So that guy we need to take off, and it's not as fun as you would hope. So I'm gonna awkwardly try to take that off, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing as I'm going through it all. So as I come over here, I can see that there's a cable just right here for the brake pad wear sensor. I'm just gonna disconnect that and move it out of the way. And we've also got the bracket here for the wheel speed sensor. I'm just trying to move that. That's not gonna come off like that. Pretty sure it's a 10 mil. Yeah, that's a 10. Right, time to WD-40 everything. Let that start seeping in. And yeah, I'm gonna get some extensions for this guy. Right, just gonna crack it loose. Oh, that was so nice. So nice and loose. So I'm just taking off the bracket at the moment that is holding on the wires, because once you take that guy off, access to the whole thing becomes a lot easier. Although I've just disconnected it now, and you don't want to come off. What the hell? It's also tight. Oh, wow. Okay. Right, the bracket is now loose and it is off. Now I can take that out the way. Now I've got an Allen key bolt right next to where the wheel speed sensor is. You guys can see it just there, I hope. Just in between the wires. It's very rusty at the moment. So that's what I'm taking off next. Oh, don't headbutt the car. Now, there's actually so much gunk inside of this thing that I'm actually just going to spend a little bit of time just cleaning up around it. When I put this 5mm Allen key bit in, it's just going to go in a lot smoother than it was just then, because I was really having to move around a lot of rust. Yeah, that's going in better now. So, I've got a shorter extension on now, just so I can sit that on there. And with a good old mallet, make sure that's on super tight. And then, Bismillah. Oh yes. Take that bad boy off. This is what I mean about it being very rusty looking. Now that is off, technically we should be able to just slide off this sensor. There we go. Just using a screwdriver like this. Just prised it away. And voila. It's quite dirty in there. Old one definitely has seen some better days. So yeah, let's take this all off now. Right. Let's just cut off the old cable ties holding these guys in place. We can replace the cable ties afterwards. That's no biggie. We will see the cable comes up to this bracket here, which I'm gonna again need to slide it out of. My gosh, why is this car? Rubber's not wanting to. Okay, I'll do that in a moment. And there we go. Follow this guy along here, and you can see that is where. Put that up there. This is where the wiring harness comes up to. So we just need to pop this on and voila, this guy is off. It's gonna hurt my hand, isn't it? I could tell you're just trying to hurt me. Gotta take the grommet off here as well. It literally is just gonna try and hurt me. I can tell, but alright, I'm just gonna take this first. There we go. Come on. Ow. But okay. Old one is off. Now I got the new one here. Let's just quickly open this bad boy up. Now I'm just gonna look at them next to each other. You can straight away see, yeah, this is definitely seeing its time. Some areas, like, I don't know, it looks like the plastic's cracking a little bit and stuff. But I'm gonna make sure the connectors line up perfectly. There we go, yep. Lined up exactly how it should. Before I put the new one in, I'm just gonna clean up the whole area there because, yeah, it's pretty filthy where it goes at the moment. So I'd rather just clean that area whilst I can, and then we can reinstall everything, and I'll check the codes and see if we've gotten everything sorted. So that'd be a nice little moment. So I'm gonna reinstall all of this exactly the same, opposite way around, and then we'll pick up from there. Let's get down to business. That's all nice and tight. Let's take that bad boy back off. Now we're gonna get the bracket back on. Going on is a little bit awkward. Once you get the first whole part lined up, there we go. Let's get this 10mm bolt back on. Knew you were gonna be the awkward one. The one that looked easy. It's gonna be annoying. There's it back on. It's time to get some cable ties. Big car guy's secret favorite tool, the good old cable tie. And that's how it all looks. The new line coming along. Just sat right there. Perfect. Super hard to get the lighting right here. one job done. Now we're gonna check the codes, make sure everything's cleared. Remember people, 140 Newton meters. Let's lower the bad boy. Now is the real moment of truth. Let's get in the car and see, has he gotten rid of some of the codes? Or do we need to take it for a drive, let the system check itself, etc. So far it's only come up with the range being 9 miles, washer fluid low. Perfect. Just like that, it's fixed. So I don't even need to check the codes, no nothing. It's come off of there and here. So yeah, that's brilliant. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Now I can just, I'll leave the car in the garage. He's coming tomorrow morning. You can just pick the car up from here. But right everyone, that's it all done. I wanted to show you guys just how easy this somewhat is. It does take a little bit of time. It does take a little bit of confidence to feel like you can do it, but it is a relatively easy job. It's basically taking me, what, about an hour to do all of this, including jacking the car up, filming and everything like that. But yeah, that's it, all done. But yeah, everyone, thank you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more car content from me. It's not just going to be repairs and stuff. It's going to be some actual adventures and all these kind of builds and everything. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Thank you all for watching. Peace out. Bye.